Wow.
Scott, how's it going?
Once we finally got through the Zoom difficulties and we finally got through the numerous number of clips, it sounds like a broken record sometimes, but there are a lot of the clicks. I got through it. We're here a little, we're at the 409 mark. We're okay. I am Scott Leisure. With me is the charismatic and professional and just bursting with awesomeness, Jackie Selby. This is your weekly dose, our weekly dose of informed opinion, Jackie.
Informed opinion.
Good evening.
Good evening, and thank you for that kind and warm welcome. I feel a little deflated today, working with people who are lazy and not. No, I don't work with them. They don't work at my work. It's
Right.
just that sometimes you encounter people along the way who aren't as committed as yourself to, I don't know.
The workforce is an interesting scene. It is. Yeah.
I even wonder if anybody is paying attention to what we do here, because we were talking about margarine, right? And the
Right.
devil that is in margarine.
Right. The plastic. Say it.
It's plastic.
It's plastic.
The stuff that goes into it is not olive oil.
No. The universal word for no is no.
No.
Mhm.
So one of my friends and coworker, his doctor said you have to eat a Mediterranean diet because like he's supposed to trim some weight off or whatever. Try the Mediterranean diet. Well, the doctor said use margarine. Since when is that in the Mediterranean diet? Margarine. So I looked it up, sure enough, on the Mayo Clinic. The freaking Mayo Clinic says the health benefits of using margarine because it's lower in fat. Okay, are we living in the upside down? Can I just ask you?
Just gonna say, where is the DeLorean going to park? What time are we talking about here, Selby? Are you reading old material?
No,
Okay.
I lose faith sometimes because even though we know that regular doctors don't know too much about nutrition, the Mayo Clinic, shouldn't they understand the relationship between high blood pressure and margarine? Like, what are we fighting for here, Scott? What are we fighting for?
This right here. I wanted to bring this up at some point. This is as good of time as any uninformed opinion. But first, let's mention that tomorrow is Cash Friday. Okay.
Cash Friday.
I want to come back to talking about cash.
Okay.
And something, it's just interesting. But this, and it's not going to show up on the green screen.
Oh, that's
it's the
awesome.
celery.
Look at that.
It's the celery juice book. Can you see me through it?
I see it. Yeah.
I have a friend who was going through some stuff, and one of my main things I do every day. Well, I'm saying 4 to 5 times a week is start my day with 2 cups of celery juice, right down the gullet, Selby.
I know it's good medicine. It is.
Uh-huh. And you're supposed to let it sit there for a half hour before you put anything else in your system.
Okay.
That's literally it. My feet hit the ground. I go down, let the dog pee, bring her back in, celery juice down the hatchet.
And so do you juice your own? You have a juice man or what?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought like a $30 juicer. I'm the dude. I'm buying like 7-8 pounds of celery at a time to juice this shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get some funny looks, but that's all right.
Oh, it's good. And I have an old fashioned juice man that I bought on eBay like 2 years ago because it really is the best juicer. The thing goes, it has a strong motor. You could mow the lawn with it. The motor's so strong. Anyway, celery juice is good.
Yeah. So more information. I can maybe post a link to this, the celery juice book. It'll tell you all about the health benefits. It sets your digestive tract off right.
I like it.
It's good for your skin. Just numerous things, and it's
I'm
easy.
making notes. I'm taking notes. God damn it.
Buy celery and juice
Jesus
it
H.
instead of buying like a $4 thing of like orange juice.
Well, orange juice is, again, it's processed. By the time
Right.
it gets to the market
That's what I'm saying.
or the grocery store, they've spun it, they've hydrogenated it, they've hydrologized, whatever it is.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's, okay,
I'm in a mood. I'm telling you right now. Just go ahead.
check this out. Do you know what they are selling at Costco now?
Oh, dear.
The Costco gold bars, Selby, are selling out.
Like bars of gold?
Gold, yeah. Costco, the wholesale retailer that offers everything from PlayStations to pizza slices and hot dogs, is now selling gold bars. Okay, so you get a 1 ounce, 24 karat gold bar, and the current price was $1,929.99.
For 1 ounce?
Uh-huh. I haven't done the math on it, but I just,
Isn't gold selling for $1,900 an ounce right now
well, yeah. And
on the commodities market?
people are holding on to it because
Cash.
it's what's cash worth? Why that? Okay, so that Menendez guy I was trying to tell you about.
Okay, tell me about this Menendez guy.
Robert Menendez is the senator who is getting like indicted and he's in trouble. He was taking all these bribes, but he was taking a lot of gold bribes. I mean, if the senators don't want the money and they'll rather take gold, what's that say about the value of the dollar right now? Apparently, his wife a few years ago was out and she killed a guy driving.
Jesus.
And there's some sketchy stuff there, but I'm not sure if the whole bribery is tied to that or if that's a separate incident. I'll post some links. If anybody can tell us that, buzz in and let us know. This, yeah, and she didn't have any charges. The guy stepped out in front of her car. Tony says margarine is poison.
It is poison.
Poison, yeah.
And no, and no offense to my coworker because he doesn't know any better, but he shows up with a bottle purchased from Walmart, a bottle of liquid Parquet, and he's spraying it on his toast.
I had to go to Walmart yesterday.
I'm sorry, but that's not better than butter.
I just had to buy tape. Oh, and I bought the letters for your mug. Your mug is
completed. Good. I want my informed
address.
Opinion mug, please.
Yes. Did you? So I turned.
I'm going to have to smudge before we go any further. Where's the damn lighter?
Jackie is salty tonight.
I just over it. Awesome. I just feel what's wrong with people?
Jackie, this is exactly how the show needs to go. We're going to bring the show down like we do. We're going to talk about the Writers Guild strike is ending. We're going to talk about all these companies on strike. Kaiser's on strike. That's 75,000 workers on strike there. Even like within the last year, Starbucks went on strike. I think, my thoughts, I'm not in a union. I've never been in a union. But the way that the economy's rolling and the way people can't keep people hired, these places, these unions are going to keep striking. They're just going to be like, oh, well, cool. Well, we'll just do this then. We'll just all not work. Okay. Anyhow, we're going to go down that road. We're going to talk. You got that alert yesterday, right? On your phone?
No, I turned my phone off and I put it in a Faraday cage and then in the microwave.
I turned mine off. But then after it was all done and I turned it back on, it still came up, but it came up in Espanol.
Oh, that's funny.
I screenshot. Boom.
I like that in Espanol.
In Espanol.
No, I didn't get it. I turned the phone off. And then, like I said, I put it in a EMF bag,
Mhm.
which you can buy on the internet, to put over your router or when you're watching TV so you don't get blasted with it's just way too much. Uh-oh, what's going to
Right.
be under there? No 5G.
So anyhow,
Oh, man.
the
Oh,
deal
boy.
is you sent me the thing about the zombies.
Yep.
So the thing is, okay, now here's the deal. We are going to bring stuff up. Okay. We are going to bring up, we'll call it information.
Oh, boy.
We are going to, just banter about it. It's up to you, the participants and the listeners, to check it out. Get on flipping Google and check it out, people.
I have 2 lasers for this show. Woo!
So what some people have said is that when you get the vax, am I right on this, Selby? When you get the vax, there is a virus in there that can come alive, shall we say, if you get the certain frequencies into your body.
Now,
is that right?
I love that this is for entertainment purposes only.
And
Okay.
then
And we are
this
talking about
thing-
doo-doo caca pepe in your shot.
and the illness that you get will basically turn you into
A biting zombie. A biting zombie.
a biting zombie. Yes. Now,
In 2011 or something, they put a thing out, the CIA did, about how to train for this, how to train
And-
their agents to deal with biting zombies.
Mhm.
I wish I was kidding.
where is it? The CDC even sent out a prepared letter the same year, 2011.
On how to deal with biting zombies.
Mhm.
Good grief.
But you know what you can do? Simple fix. If you don't know how, call customer service, stop it. Here's what you do. When you're paying your cell bill in cash at the location, even
Yeah.
though they're going to charge you $5 to do so, that $5, that's worth a little off your mind,
Yeah.
to me. Fine, take my $5. But now I'm going to ask you, how do I do this on my phone? You get a little more interaction.
That's
So
true.
have them, when you're in there paying cash to pay your bill, have them show you how to take the 5G off of your phone, and just don't run 5G. You don't need 5G.
Nobody does.
Just take it off. Easy peasy, Selby.
They want to introduce, from what I understand, the telecom companies are going to introduce 6G because the 5G isn't enough radiation to fry your brain.
That thing was weird. Do you think the alert? Okay. Everybody heard the alert yesterday that didn't have their phones turned off. And they were telling people, if you have a secret phone, make sure you turn that off. All the prisoners in the jails, please, if you have a secret phone, turn it off. So that worked, right? Everybody got that. It was everywhere, right? So say there was an event that went on that you needed to notify everybody about. A fire, an earthquake, something like that.
A tsunami, a fire in Hawaii, a fire.
We'll just call it an event. If there was one of those, obviously there are systems in place that everybody could know right then and there. Interesting.
There's still air raid sirens from the Cold War era.
Huh?
everywhere in America. If they didn't use the device, they could just use the old-fashioned woo, woo, woo siren. They used to test that thing when I was a little kid on Saturday at 12 noon. And then when I lived in San Francisco, they tested the tsunami every Tuesday at noon, the tsunami sirens.
Uh-huh.
And that was to warn people. That was just to make sure that that's, was still happening, because you need to warn people without this, before, during, and after this device in everybody's hand, this frying your brain.
The the Simpsons predicted this was the Zoomers donation to the show tonight. So
Right.
the Simpsons have an episode where they turn into zombies by selling.
Oh, goody.
Yes. So there you go. If the
Thank
Simpsons
you
have
to
it on.
the Zoomer. I'm glad he's on board with our content. I really am.
Yeah.
He's a doll.
Our approval rating right now just popped up right on the digital right there. 118, Jackie Selby.
Hey, thank you for the approval rating.
I think it went up because I went off of the 5G.
I hope we don't get canceled for using the VAX word. We hardly ever talk about that. It's because,
Damn it. There was one thing I was going to grab and I forgot to grab it. Okay. Either way. I was going to present to you my Vax card. I was just going to show my back. They're taking those away. They're phasing them out, as they say.
Oh, they are?
The thing that you like, it was being pounded into everybody's head that they had to have this thing. I've got one. I might have to see if I can bring it up on the screen.
I think it was just to make money, don't you? I think it was to make money. I
saw a tweet. It was either a tweet or a Facebook. So Jackie and I communicate through Instagram, through Facebook. You and I don't really send tweets to each other, or X's. What are they called?
I don't know. I'm not on Twitter.
You're not yeah. So I can't remember which.
When I left Cozy, I got off Twitter. Anyway.
I can't remember which forum I was on, but there was a tweet from John Hickenlooper getting his booster shot. And I was like, wow, I've not seen anybody post. Remember when the shot first came out? Everybody had to post that they were getting a shot.
And their little Band-Aid.
And their little Band-Aid.
My niece is really on board with this.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple nieces. So, but anyway, and I remember when she got the booster, she went like this, had a picture of the Band-Aid and then a number 2, and posted that on social media. I don't know why it was such a big deal.
It seems so long ago,
doesn't it? Though, I mean, I really don't understand in retrospect the purpose of such an announcement by everyone, not just by her.
I just thought it was weird. I was like, wow, I have not seen a picture of that. And of course it was John Hickenlooper. So I don't know.
Hickey Licker.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I was going to tell you something. What was it? Oh, for heaven's sakes. It was exciting. To do with what we were just talking about. All right. I guess I'll pick up on my list. Shall I? Or do you have something?
No. What do you got, Selby? We're in this together. We got this, man. This is our time. I told you before. What in the hell is going on with your hair, man?
Dude, I don't know. It's very bad.
Anyhow.
I don't know. I can't predict.
I told you this is our 40 minutes.
Okay.
To just blast off.
All right.
Go. Take your crazy hair and give us what you got.
They decided to start testing the clouds at Mount Fuji in Japan. I love your cup so much. I love that you put a new message on there every week. It really makes my day. All right. Well, they have always tested the, all over Japan, the water, the air, stuff like, well, now they're testing the clouds.
Okay.
And here's what they found out. They're full of microplastics.
Huh.
Sampled out of the clouds include 9 polymers, and 1 type of rubber. Of course,
Plastic,
this is
rubber,
aside from the
polymer.
heavy metals that they find in the clouds at
Mhm.
Mount Fuji and everywhere else. But now they're testing for plastics, and they're all a form of microplastic. And they're saying that not only do we breathe it, eat it, and drink it, it is plastic rainfall.
Hmm.
Remember when like acid rain was a thing in the 70s? People were like,
Now-
it's acid rain.
Now it's plastic rain.
Plastic rain.
That Prince song.
Purple rain. So don't go out when it snows this winter and stick out your tongue to try to catch snowflakes, because it's full of polymers and rubber and stuff.
Polymer.
Polymer.
Okay. See,
So they're the scientists put that out there. Let's see.
you never stop learning here. You know?
Let's see. Oh, here's another fun one. Let's see. They did another study on the amount of money lost, productivity, and the cost of human beings lost to PFAs, and those are the permanent PFAs are permanent chemicals in the food, water, and air.
Mhm.
And they're made by a dirty dozen of companies. So there's 12 companies that make all of the PFAs that go into the things we eat, drink, and containers and stuff like that. Monsanto, excuse me, which is owned by Bayer Aspirin. Okay. So of the dirty dozen, Bayer is one of them, right? There's a dozen companies and they make all the pollutants that are called PFAS, and they're forever chemicals. You can't get rid of them. All right. So the long-term health effects total $16 trillion. $16 trillion annually worldwide. That is the long-term health effect of PFAs. And those are permanent. And, let's send our sons and daughters to go to engineering school.
That's
So they can
about what the national debt is. It's like 15 trillion.
I love it. So they can go to work for DuPont Chemical or, right, all these chemical companies. I mean, School of Mines, where do you think all those engineers are going to work, those chemical engineers?
Trillion.
They're going to make PFAs to poison the, okay. The revenue for producing PFAs annually is 26 billion. But the long-term health effect is 16 trillion lost in human productivity and humans. See what I mean? I just felt like giving up today after I was doing all this research. I'm like, what is the point? We're living the upside down. We're living in the upside down.
But that's what we're going to do, Jackie. The podcast is going to take us into some pretty deep shit, because what we're doing initially is talking about what's going on in the real world, which is heavy, stupid shit, right? A lot of it.
But if you can't even get people to stop eating margarine, how are you going to make them believe that the Mount Fuji has plastic in the clouds?
Okay, plastic in the clouds, 5G zombies, Simpsons predictions, labor strikes. That kind of goes with the zombies, the national alert that was trying to zombify everybody.
Biting zombies.
The biting zombies. That's the
holy cow, man.
My new band. What about that senator that pulled the fire alarm? Did you see that?
No, tell me.
They were going to have a big vote. I think it was part of that whole removal of the Speaker of the House. It was one of those votes, I think.
Oh.
And literally the picture that I saw online on the X.
Okay.
It's like when you're in first grade, they walk you to around the halls of the school and they show you on the walls. Okay, there's one of, don't touch that. Don't touch that. It looked just like one of those.
A little red thing with the glass bar across it.
It's red and it says fire on it. It's a
Mhm.
fire fucking alarm.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. And he was trying to, oh, I thought I was opening the door with it, or he came up with some stupid excuse. Senators pulling fire alarms.
Still believe that these people are making decisions in our best interest in the rotunda.
Oh, where is that? New York City spends $35 million for 2 migrant hotels. So we've got these homeless shelters that are popping up here in Denver, Selby.
Oh,
And they're like old motels and hotels. They're sweeping them off the streets into these reconditioned motels.
where on East Colfax?
No, one I think is over by the old airport.
Oh, East
And-
Colfax, Monaco and Colfax.
Yeah, but like north, like
Okay.
more towards the interstate.
Okay.
And I can't remember where the other one is, but we'll see how that goes. Stay tuned on that. I want to know, like, how do they? Who buys? Where's the like cleaning products? Who is that? Just taxpayer money, or what is that? You just go live there for free?
That's a good question.
I don't know. But how do they secure the building? I mean, they've got to have some sort of monitoring system, I would think. I don't know.
I don't know.
If somebody knows, we need to know.
How is it going to go well to put people who are coming off of the street without any reintroduction to living communally or living with other people or not killing? I don't know.
Okay, that's it. We hit the bottom, Jackie.
I know. I'm sorry. I started today.
Let me.
The show today.
I will help. I will help bring us out of this funk we're in.
All right.
Okay. Jackie's really bringing me down,
But
I love her hair.
thanks.
This is
The
the
shirt
holy.
compliments of Janet Selby gave me the shirt. Thank you. Thank you.
This is the Holy Bible.
Okay, we're going to the Bible, folks.
Now, my Bible.
Your Bible's
No,
kind of funny. You
I've-
got it at the thrift store.
I've done a few readings out of it. I mean, you can never really trust the Bible that you get at the thrift store because I don't know where this thing was printed. Okay. This is out of let's see. We'll go towards the back. We will take this out of Revelation.
Okay.
All right. Revelation 1.
I'm ready.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave him to show his servants what must soon take place. He made it known by sending his angel to his servant John, who testifies to everything he saw. That is the word of God and the testimony of Jesus Christ. And
You got me so far. You got me so far.
Thou blessed gold shall never be used as thou bribe to get thou wife off thy hook. Revelation 1.
Very nice.
All right. I broke out my cool little Buddhas. I don't know if you can see those.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, those are cool. So we've got those rocking.
We got some Buddhas.
You've got your sage.
Feather.
You've got, okay, I've got my feather.
Sage.
Sage, feather.
smells so good.
There's a holistic fair in Colorado Springs this weekend. I think I'm going to go check that out.
Oh, how fun.
Amethyst.
Oh, there you got your amethyst. Good. I got my crystals.
Okay. Let me get a last swig of this coffee. It's getting cold.
Power your phone off. At the very least, put your phone in airplane mode when you're sleeping and recharge it in another room. Don't sleep with that radiation machine next to your head.
Especially when the government tells you that they're going to send out a nationwide alert in Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Give us the blessing, Selby.
Oh, okay. What have I done with it? Here it is.
Love the hair.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
It's awesome.
I really don't. I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know what's wrong with it. All right.
It looks like a little girl got a hold of a Barbie doll.
I know.
I'm just jacking with you. I'm just jacking with you.
Really. It's the way it felt too all day. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. I need to listen to this more than ever. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. From Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu.
Yeah, it goes right into the serenity prayer right there.
Stop caring. Why do I care that people?
What can you control? What can you control?
I don't know. Not much, it seems like today. All I can do is walk around and smile and say, don't eat margarine. Fuck. Yeah.
Pay cash. Don't eat margarine. Don't take any gold bricks as bribes. Don't vape in the Beetlejuice plays. What else?
Maybe I should just say, go ahead and eat the margarine. Enjoy it. Maybe I'm wrong. Why do I care? Go ahead. Sorry.
Wow.
I know.
Love it. I love it, man. Jackie Salty, ladies and gentlemen.
Margarine.
Okay, well, we'll go to the book.
All right, let's go to the songbook.
1001 songs that you must hear before you die. These two came out of the 80s, Jackie. I know you're familiar with those.
Okay, all right.
Because you are a Gen Xer. So yes. Part of the podcast, we're just a couple of Gen Xers trying to figure shit out and trying to protect ourselves, stay vigilant, have fun. Not just do the next best thing. And, music is a big part of that. So before we die, there are 1001 songs in this book that I found at the thrift store and paid cash for.
Okay. And you paid cash for it along with your cash Bible. Go ahead.
Along with my cash Bible. Bible rules. Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax.
There you go. Don't do it.
Oh, and a pretty cool song here. The Pet Shop Boys. West End Girls.
There you go. Those are two classics.
Mm-hmm. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Well, sorry I'm so grouchy today.
Oh, no, you're fine, Selby. We love you. We love you.
Oh, man.
We're working on getting, I'm trying to get some guests. I mean, yeah, we still do send our friend John Hinckley an invite every week just to see if he pops on one night, because he will, and it's going to be awesome, Jackie.
I'm going to freak out.
But I'm just trying to, get some buzz out to people here and there. If I see something cool, I send them an email. I'm just like, well, maybe we'll have them on. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll flake. Keep paying cash, people. Keep drinking filtered water every day, all the time. Get yourself a juicer. Juice some celery. Drink it every day. I'm
going to get some celery right now.
There was a guy that, okay, so I do a lot of traveling between here and Colorado Springs. It's an hour drive. Okay. Mm-hmm. There was a guy on a motorcycle that made this trek in 20 minutes.
Whoa.
I don't doubt it. I-25 is bonkers. It's dangerous. I mean, someone like that is just being selfish and stupid, you know? How many lives does somebody put at risk?
I
by doing
cannot
something like
imagine.
that?
Because once you get south of Castle Rock, Castle Pines, they finally fixed that piece of highway.
Mhm.
Jesus, it was under construction a long time. But still, wait till you get some ice on that baby.
Mhm.
You be careful out there, man.
Yeah, always be careful. People, look out for yourselves. You know, do the research. Listen to the podcast. If you need to listen to it twice to hear some of the things we said or we talked about that we want you to go check out and we want you to figure out and find your own information, do it. Just don't just take what is given.
Just open your mind a little bit to these
Open your mind a little bit.
possibilities. Yeah.
If something seems kind of weird, it's probably because there is something weird.
Mhm.
It's in every Dateline, Selby. It's in every fucking Dateline.
Dateline. Oh my God. See you next week.
Until next week, stay informed, have fun, call your moms, and love one another. How's that?
Hey,
Wanna
Cash.
do that?
Bye.
Later.